Space 1999 was a British TV show that ran for 2 seasons from 1975 to 1977. Set on Moonbase Alpha, which is hurtling uncontrollably into space due to an explosion on the moon's far side. Executive produced by Jerry Anderson, this, for a 6-year-old boy, was what the future was all about. The Eagle Transporter was and always will be one of my favourite spaceship designs, and is one I'm going to try and make in this video. So grab snacks, strap in and watch me make the Eagle Transporter version 2. I was given these tracks for a Matchbox racetrack, and instantly my mind was thinking how I could make a spaceship. This spaceship, to be precise, the Eagle Transporter. I played around with the track for a while until I realised I was overthinking this build. Like Kevin Costner in Field of Dreams, all I have to do is build it and it will appear. Because sometimes I try and overcomplicate things when all I need to do is go back to basics and just let the plastic guide me. Now I know that sounds like some Yoda-esque BS, but sometimes you have to stop being an adult and be the child and do what you did with some Lego, sticky back plastic and cardstock. Just build. So I began sanding things down and got my nippers to start nipping things off. I glued the top to the bottom, and that was the start of the Eagle Transporter. Now the front bit was causing a problem, as I didn't have anything that resembled the cone-like cockpit. So I thought long and hard over this, and since I was technically reimagining the ship, I thought I could make the front bigger as a larger, more resourceful escape pod that could detach if needed. You see, I'm overthinking things again. I left this bit in because I wanted to show the viewers how things can change over the course of a build. And at this point I was all in with this being the front end of the Eagle Transporter. But as you know from the banner of this video, I didn't use this. I was out shopping and found something so random yet clearly designed for this build. More on that later. What I'm building now is side thrusters. Again, the side thrusters was me overthinking things and trying to be far cleverer than I am. I found I was trying to bulk out the spaceship instead of keeping it simple. So for now, these were glued into place. I found some caps to cover the couple of holes at the back. I used some pieces of 3D print one of my subscribers had sent me just to cover some of the ship. Thank you, Jerry. I'm still going through that box. This is an exhaust pipe from an old broken model truck that I cut down and stuck on. I made some engine thrusters from bits and pieces and glued them onto the back. These do appear in the final build, but the side pieces, they're coming off very shortly. So that's how the ship is looking so far. At this point I do like the side pieces, but I'm going to have problems when I'm going to make the other bits very shortly, or the landing legs. I went back to this, but this is the cockpit, still not happy. But at this point I still hadn't found the ideal cockpit, so got some cardstock and just made some panels so I could stick onto the sides of the chewing gum container. Because my old self hadn't been the future self and gone out shopping, I was still content on using this as the main cockpit for the Eagle Transporter. It was sometime during dinner that I was talking to the other half about what I was making in the man cave. and she wasn't really interested, it struck me that if I chopped down some of these plastic girders, I could make the landing legs. So, after smashing a few plates and getting them all washed up, I jumped back into the studio and started making the landing legs. And all that consisted of was just smaller pieces of the plastic girder, just cut into pieces and stuck together. After making the 4 landing legs, I realised the side pieces had to go because I couldn't fit them properly anywhere on the spaceship, so I pulled off the side bits. But before I did that, I need to make the actual landing pads, so I broke out the beads, and while I'd make that, it's code word time. If you're going to leave a comment, leave the code word so I know you got here before skipping to the glamour shots, and the code word is Alan Carter. Please also like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So to make the landing legs, all I did was use some 2mm plasticard and stuck a bead to it. Simple. Then glued the bead to the actual plastic landing leg bit thing, which took some time, I may say, so I had to use a little strip of plasticard because of the gaps in the plastic, but I persevered and won the day. Once all those were done, it was just a simple task of me gluing everything together until it looked like this. Now I know it doesn't look perfect, but it's my ego transporter. Now for the nose cone. If you all remember, that was the nose cone I was going to use until I went shopping for the plates that I had to replace since I'd smashed them, putting them into the dishwasher, and I bought this. It's a Stitch stereo speaker. Simple, and yeah, okay, it's not quite the cone that I'm looking for, but it does the job and makes it look like the Eagle Transport. I'm so excited. Now this speaker cost me €5, which is a bargain really. All I have to do is just take it apart, get it all gutted and chopped down. Obviously I'm not going to be using the ears. It was tricky to take apart, but I used my spudger that I do believe Spider-Math sent me many moons ago. Thank you so much, because these things do come in handy. I was still struggling, then realised all I had to do was pop something off the ear, and then it would reveal 2 more screws that I had to unscrew, and everything would just fall apart. There we go. So while I do that, I'm just going to throw some names on screen from my subscribers who have left awesome and witty comments. If you want to see your name on screen, just leave the comment with the code word that I've provided already, and hopefully your name will be in a future video. And if you don't want your name on screen, don't comment. It's simple. Once everything was taken apart, I had all these little holes and gaps, so I grabbed my sprue glue and just began filling in every single hole. I used this because it would be easy for me to sand down very shortly. The sprue glue also has a faster drying time than the Vallejo body filler stuff, so I opted for this. While Stitch's head dried, I just added some more little bits and pieces to the back of the Eagle Transporter. And once Stitch had dried, I'd sanded him down to the best I could get, and I'm going to stick him onto my spaceship. Well, here goes nothing. And there is the head being attached to the Eagle Transporter, and well, I would say that looks a lot better than the first idea that I had. So there it is, in all its glory. It's simple, but kind of, Yep, it's a spaceship. Now I know what you're thinking, why am I painting this a base colour of black? Well, that was to do the shadowing and stuff like that. So on went the primer of black. Once the black had dried, I went over it with grey, which you can't really see because of my chunky monkey hand in the way as usual, but I assure you I'm painting it grey. The reason why I wanted to paint it grey was simply because I didn't want mine to look as pristine as the original Eagle, simply because it's not an exact copy. Mine is slightly different. Then I went over it with some lovely coloured blue. I don't know the actual name of this blue, but I do like it. I think that could be my new favourite colour. And you'll notice I'm keeping the painting simple and to a minimum, simply because I just wanted to see if I could make a Space 1999 Eagle transporter. I could have had more detail, but since this is my very first attempt at making one of these, I just wanted to keep it simple, just like me. Who knows, I could revisit this in months time, 2 months time, and just add lots of detail and add a little transporter pod and stuff like that, which I probably will do. But for now, I'm happy with this. To say this was made from a marble track game, I think it's come out pretty well. Anyway, enough of my rambling. It's time for the glamour shots now. So I hope you enjoyed the build. It was a fun one to build and make. It was out of a marble game that I've managed to make a Eagle transporter from Space 1999. I'm super happy with how it turned out. Yes, it doesn't look exactly like it, but then where's the fun in doing that? Make something different but familiar. That's how I like to look at it. Anyway, glamour shots are next. All that's left for me to say is keep scratching that build, everybody. Thanks for watching.